McIntyre, and during this short but very important video masterclass, I'm going to show you how you can effortlessly transform your existing coaching or consulting business by stopping doing time-intensive one-on-one client work and instead immediately start leading high-end groups that easily fill up at the $3,000 to $10,000 price range. I'm going to show you an easier way to deliver your service that is the ultimate cure for overwhelm, and which will allow you to increase your fees by 1,000% or more while having your clients thank you for it too. And also, right at the end of this training, I'll even show you how having something as simple as a velvet rope policy can immediately make your ideal clients start chasing you rather than you chasing them. You'll see how to systemize what you're already doing in your business right now, and how to package that information and service into a $3,000 to $10,000 high-end program or multiple programs that deliver incredible transformations for your clients.
Hello everyone, and welcome.
Without you ever having to work one-on-one with anyone ever again. I'll also show you how to set up a simple but powerful online client attraction system that brings ideal clients to you like a magnet. Look, if you think you need to go around spending countless hours chasing ideal clients, then think again. You'll also see how to enroll clients into your $3,000 to $10,000 program without ever having a sales conversation again. Instead, you'll be listening rather than talking, and you'll feel completely and utterly authentic while doing it too. So if you're a coach or a consultant who's been getting fantastic results for your clients, but you feel overworked and overwhelmed and underpaid, then stop. Stop right now, because there is a better way. And I'm going to reveal it all to you on this masterclass today. But first, who am I? Well, like I said, my name's Lee McIntyre, and I'm known as being the world's leading authority on client attraction marketing that gets ready to buy prospects to come to you rather than you chasing them. You can actually see me on stage right now teaching at the Canada Marketing Summit. You can see me on stage right now teaching at the ClickBank Masters event in Orlando, and also here at Response Dynamite in Atlanta. And this is me teaching as well at my famous Get Some Momentum events here in the UK. Now, all of these events, we've had people fly in from all over the world to watch me speak for one reason and one reason only. Because the strategies that I share are proven to get results for people all around the world. You see, for the last 8 years, I've been helping clients use online marketing strategies to attract more ideal high-paying clients to their businesses, and I've been one of the world's most sought-after marketing strategists and consultants for 7 years running now. I've worked behind the scenes helping some of the world's biggest experts and gurus build their businesses, and our company now receives daily testimonials and case studies from clients that we've helped. In fact, we've had more than 1 million entrepreneurs subscribe to a Momentum marketing newsletter, and we've been fortunate enough to serve more than 52,000 happy customers and clients from all around the world. Now, on a personal note, I live here in Newcastle in the UK, and I love nothing more than spending time with my wife and my 5-year-old little boy. He likes nothing more than fighting me and playing karate games and wrestling me whenever he gets the opportunity. I also have 2 very naughty Dalmatian dogs. And they look pretty innocent on this picture, but trust me, they are far from innocent. They're pretty mischievous. But that's enough about me. Now let's focus on you and how we can help you grow your business without the need to work any harder doing it. You see, when I work with clients, here are some of the frustrations that I hear an awful lot. Now, have you ever experienced any of these for yourself? Maybe, you're good at what you do, and you know you can deliver tremendous results and value to your clients, but you just can't seem to get your message out there. So whenever you do any kind of marketing, maybe you make a video that you put on YouTube, or you put a comment on Twitter or Facebook, and nobody seems to like the comment. Nobody seems to retweet it or share it. Nobody seems to give the thumbs up to your YouTube videos or even watch it. And it feels like you're just really struggling to get your message out there, and that you're in a vacuum. You know you can help people. You know you've got this tremendous gift, this fantastic skill. But every time you do any kind of marketing, people just don't seem to resonate with it or respond to it or even see it. Another frustration that I hear a lot is that you don't really understand how to do lead generation in a way that's consistent and dependable. So maybe in your business right now, you've got a great service, but you just don't have enough people to deliver that service to. So you are totally reliant perhaps on referrals and networking. Which means that you never know when that next client is going to walk through the door or send you an email or call you up. Because you have this tremendous service and you know you can help people, which is why you get referrals, right? But you're not in control of that method, so you never know when that next lead is going to come into your business. And if somehow you need a sudden cash flow surge or you need to increase your business overnight, you really can't do that because you've got no control over the lead generation in your business. Another frustration that I hear is you just don't get enough inquiries about your programs. Maybe you have your website set up, it looks pretty good, and you have everything in place, you've got everything seems to be there, but people just don't come to your website and inquire about what you do. So you feel really frustrated because this should be, it feels like all the pieces of the jigsaw are together, but why aren't people, kind of coming to your website and inquiring about what you do? And then when you do get inquiries, people don't seem to see or hear the value in what you can help them with. And you know you can help them, right? So you have these conversations with them where you identify their problem and you think, I can definitely help this person. And you feel really confident in that. But then the other person says to you, I'm going to have to think about it right now. Or I can't afford it. They just don't get specifically how you can help. And they're not inspired to want to work with you, which is really frustrating when you know they need your help and you know you can help them. And then when you do get clients, you end up working with them one-on-one and you quickly feel tired and drained. So you're working with these clients on this one-on-one basis and your calendar fills up, you feel overwhelmed, and you're searching for a better way because that feeling at the start of the week when you look at your calendar and you see all this contact time, all this time you're going to be spending with clients, it's pretty soul destroying. And it can give you that horrible kind of doom feeling you get in your stomach at the start of the week, just looking at your calendar and thinking, you love helping people, you love coaching people, you love consulting with them, but it's just too much. You feel overwhelmed and you're searching for a better way. And then when you do end up working with these clients too, not only are you spending all of your time one-on-one, but also they're less than ideal clients. These aren't your dream clients by any stretch. Maybe they don't value your training fully, so they don't get results. Maybe they don't show up fully. Sometimes they rearrange appointments, or you get the idea. You know the drill. They cancel at short notice. They don't do their homework. They don't do what you tell them to do. And maybe sometimes they even seek to blame you for their lack of results because they're not your ideal clients who you dream about working with. And then to get more clients, you end up lowering your prices, right? Which just makes all of the above even worse. Now, if you've experienced any of those frustrations, or perhaps all of them, then you really are not alone. And the first thing I want you to understand is that there is a solution to all of this. And I've helped many people all around the world overcome these challenges and more. So if any of this kind of resonates with you, if you're sat there nodding your head now saying, yes, that's me, then you'll want to watch all of this video so I can give you some proprietary strategies to make some immediate changes to get away from that situation and get moving towards an outcome that's way more simple, way less overwhelmed, and allows you to charge much higher prices too. So the first step, the first thing you need to do to move away from all of those problems is you need to stop working with clients one-on-one. Now I know that sounds kind of scary, right? And you might be wondering, well, how do I do that? Well, let me just tell you this. The challenge with working with clients one-on-one, as you might have identified, and I'm assuming you probably have, is that it's pretty time intensive. The amount of money that you can earn is linked very specifically to the amount of time you put into your business. So, the more time you put in, the more you make. But then there comes a point when you don't want to or you can't add more time to your business. Maybe you've got a young family, or maybe you don't, but you want to spend time with friends or with your wife or with your husband. And all of a sudden, you need to make more money, but now you have to work longer hours, and it's just not something that's viable. Maybe you could do it for the short term, but certainly not for the long term. Or maybe you have been doing that, and that's why you're here, because you feel burned out and frustrated. So working with clients one-on-one is a good way to start your coaching and consulting business, perhaps. But it's certainly not viable in the medium or long term because it's time intensive, it's going to leave you feeling drained, you can't grow your business without taking on more work, and actually this creates a block often that stops you from wanting to take on any more new clients. Maybe if you've ever found yourself not following through, one reason for that is maybe you think, well, if I do follow through and do attract more clients, it's going to mean more work. And I don't want to do that, so therefore I won't follow through. Maybe I'll sabotage myself and Maybe I won't do what needs to be done. Has that ever happened to you? So what we need to do instead is we need to move away from working with clients one-on-one, and we need to create high-end, ultra-leveraged group programs. So this means that you'll no longer be charging based on the time that you give to your clients. Instead, you're going to be charging for admittance to a program, a specific high-end program that's going to deliver a specific result. So once you remove the link between your time and what you charge, this is when the magic starts to happen in your business. So in terms of how to do that, we need to take your existing service and expertise. You know, like when you're working with clients one-on-one right now, we need to really kind of bottle all of that up and document what's going on there. So we need to look at the interactions you have with clients right now and the results that you help them get. We need to take all of that, and rather than repeating that on a one-on-one basis with every different client, like you do right now, that's pretty frustrating and time-intensive and exhausting. We need to instead package that up and make it into a system that's a high-end signature program that your clients are going to love. You identified the result that you would usually deliver to your most ideal clients, and then you create a series of learning materials designed to help your clients achieve this outcome. This means you don't need to reinvent the wheel each time by teaching this information fresh. And your clients get happy too, because they're getting the best version of you each time. Have you ever worked with a one-on-one client where maybe you weren't at your best? Maybe you'd had a bad day? Well, when you create a signature program, you systemize your methods, you systemize your teaching, so every client gets the best version of you every single time. And then you supplement these materials with some weekly group question and answer time, right, delivered in a group, so that your clients can get help implementing the training, so they can get some personalized help, but you're not still having to work with clients one-on-one because you can deliver that in a group. And it really is magical when you implement this. The results of all of this is a highly streamlined business. You're helping your clients get incredible results, and you don't need to work with them one-on-one. And because your delivery is now systemized, this means you get to help lots of different clients without having to reinvent the wheel each time. If you do this right, you'll be able to quit the exhausting one-on-one work and replace it with a system that allows you to deliver the same results to lots of people all at the same time. We helped one client, James, create a high-end program to replace his one-on-one mentoring, his one-on-one coaching, and also some low-price products he had in his business too. And within just 90 days of working with us, working with me in our program, he generated $29,000 in client fees, and you can see that on the screen right now. And the best part of all of this was that delivering his coaching to generate that $29,000 in client fees didn't take more than 1 hour a week. Once he had everything ultra leveraged and streamlined in the way I've just described, and he also helped his clients get incredible results too. And if he can do this, you can do this too. So the next thing we need to do is raise your prices by 1,000% or more. Now I know that seems pretty extreme, and maybe you doubt whether you could do that or not, and that's okay. But creating your high-end program isn't going to help you much if you don't also raise your fees to go along with it. You see, most people charge for their service based on how much stuff they give away, or how much time they put in, or what their competitors charge. But look, most of your competitors for a start are completely broke, so why would you model them? Look, instead, we don't want to be charging based on time for dollars. We don't want to be saying, I'm going to give you 10 hours of my time in exchange for $1,000. That's time for dollars, and that's going to create a very kind of limiting cap on how much you can earn. Instead, we want to be trading results for dollars instead. Not time for dollars, results for dollars. So rather than saying, 10 hours of coaching costs $1,000, we'll now be saying, look, we can deliver this result to you in exchange for $5,000 or whatever that figure might be. Now look, what is more valuable to your clients after all? Do you think they value the time that they spend with you? Or do you think they value more the result that you can give them? And obviously it's the latter. They might like spending time with you, right? But what's more important to them is what's in it for them. What result can they generate from your help? People will always pay more for the result they want rather than your time. So this step is all about communicating your value in a different way. Rather than communicating your value based on the input, the amount of time, instead we want to flip this around and communicate your value based on the result that you deliver and what that would be worth to somebody else. And here's the other thing too, low prices are actually harming